This is for the first bronze medal of the under 100 kilograms. If you've just joined us, well, you've really missed out on a lot of judo. But nice that you can meet the last final block, last weight category, the men's under 100s. I'm Loretta Doyle on behalf of the European Judo Union. Welcome to Glasgow for the European Open. And here joining me is Nadia Manadi, former international athlete herself, with her expert input of the day. And what have you thought about the level of judo throughout the weekend?
It's been good judo. I've seen some really good judo, some really nice ippons as well. Have you got a favourite for today, Loretta?
Well, do you know what? You've got in the final, you have here Ewan Burton, and I know Ewan Burton very well, but Ben Fletcher, I've always had a real soft spot for wee Ben. I think he's been he's a lovely lad, and he's such a hard worker. He's an up-and-coming youngster, and I think for him to win today will make such a big difference to this young man's career. I really do feel so. Part of me looks to the development of British judo and say Ben Fletcher really is the one I want to see win, because it'll be good and inspiring for British judo and for this young man who's had really a roller coaster of a year. Since the games,
yeah.
He got selected for the Olympic Games, and then he was deselected because he didn't qualify, and it was a terrible error that was made. And I just felt my heart went out for the young man.
At the expense of him.
And it was just such an awful thing to happen to him. But you know, at the maturity of the young lad, he took it on the chin, he accepted it, and he's just fought back and he's got himself back up there. But you know, it could have really crushed him, totally crushed him. And he's come back strong and better for it. It's just made a better person for him. It really has. So my heart wants Ben Fletcher to win because of that. Obviously, Ewan Burton is a very experienced athlete. He's got a lot of results. He's double world medalist, and but he's made a comeback. He's made a decision to come back 2 weeks in. Ben Fletcher he's trained and he's peaked for this particular event. As far as hunger and desire, I don't doubt that obviously Ewan wants to win on home turf, and it's nice, and it will be great for Scotland. But for Ben, for me, he's a more deserving athlete, and I'd like to see on paper the underdog come through. I really do. So, but and I think he's capable.
Yeah,
I don't think Ewan's performed well. It's been a steady performance. He's had some great throws, but it has been very late at the end that he's come back. He's put himself in a lot of pressure to get that final score right at the end with seconds left. Like literally in the last 30 seconds, he's had 2 fights that's gone to the last 30 seconds where he's actually come back from losing. So,
but then I think that's down to his experience that he can always pull it out of the bag, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. So possibility. But it's always when you're 30. Well, I think he's 34 years of age.
34. He's older than me. He's 34.
So 34 years of age, it takes its toll out of you for the whole day if you're going for a full 5 minutes each time, and you've only just got back into the swing of competition mode. Yeah. You know yourself. Preparation is so important. Yeah. It really is. So we've got 2 minutes and 50 seconds in this match, and Portugal is leading quite comfortably with a Wazari. And a second, a Judo each now has been awarded.
Again, in this fight, the Italian got caught earlier on, and he hasn't been able to get back into it.
Exactly. And you know, it's got to play on their mind, isn't it? It makes them a little bit apprehensive to think, oh, goodness me, that could have been all over and done with, But again, the body language of the Italian, not good.
Yeah.
Not good. It doesn't send out the right messages. And I just am a great believer. You might be tied up in knots with fear and whatever else in emotions that's going on. But really, as a fighter, you show nothing. You show nothing. You stay strong. You stay focused. And you don't give any percentages, because at this level of a tournament, even the smallest is what's going to make or break you. And it just builds up the confidence of your opponent, especially if the head goes down or they look at their coaches for help, and they're looking everywhere. They're looking for the granny out in the crowd there to come out and help them. And throw a handbag in to hit them on their opponents on the back of the head or something.
You
just
know
to
yourself when you're
relieve.
fighting someone, and if their posture's down, you thought, yeah,
Oh, you just know
I'm in
I've
here.
got
got
this.
it.
She knows that she's losing because
Yeah.
she fears me.
Yeah.
And these sort of body language just plays such a major part. And it should really be taught at a very early
Yeah.
age. Because it is a habit, isn't it? It's a certain habits that young athletes can get into. The same as a young athlete being so used to looking at their coach all the time. I'm just not a great believer of it. The coach is there to give support and to be by their side, not to tell them what to do. And if you have to get to that stage that you're looking at your coach going, what next? You might as well not be there. It really is crazy to put yourself. There's only one person you worry
It's such
about.
an individual sport, and you're relying on someone else.
Exactly. There's only one person you ever worry about, and that's the one that's trying to rip your head off in front of you.
Ooh.
What a lovely drop. Seeing Aggies is all over him. There's Yuko and a Wazari now, and the Italian. Look, he gets up, the hands come up as if to say,
Typical Italian.
What can I do?
Typical
Help.
Italian. Dramatic.
Mummy,
I know.
help me. Well, his mother's not going to help him here, but then that's a good one. I
Yeah.
think you got a bit of help there somewhere. Pull that one out from nowhere. But he looks totally pooped. He's really exhausted there, isn't he? Oh, so that's a bit of a turn up. A Wazari, that's obviously got to boost his confidence a
Did
bit.
they score it?
They gave it a Wazari. So now it's a Yuko Wazari to Portugal and a Wazari to Italy. A Shido each with just under a minute to go. But again, look at the change of attitude now. He's got a Wazari. He now believes he can come into this.
Might be
Before
too little too late.
Before the hands came up, as if to say, oh gosh, what do I do? Let's just throw in the towel. I can't do nothing. Now, a real change of attitude. And do you know what? He could win this. Where before looking at him, he had no chance.
It was like he didn't want to win it,
Yeah,
wasn't
didn't
it?
He didn't have a chance.
Oh! Mate.
Well, it made him feel good anyway, didn't it? If he never wins, at least he said he smashed him in the
Exactly.
final.
Even though it didn't count.
It didn't count.
Didn't count.
But I did
Smashed
smash him.
Madaloni doesn't look happy, does he?
No, no. So, well, that was a great win for Portugal, who takes the bronze medal.
Elijah Shermans.
Shermans.